Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would share my little planner separately because so many of you have told me that you started a ketogenic diet. I thought it might be helpful if I share my food planner with you separately so that we could spend some time talking about it. So this was last week's planner, and that's the picture that I colored. And so this week is poppies. Aren't those pretty? Well, I mean, not that I colored it that pretty or nothing. I just love the poppies. I remember seeing poppy fields when I lived in California, and there were these bright red and orangey looking flowers, and it was against a dark blue sky. And so that's what I tried to recreate today. Now, when you're planning for keto diet, you have to have keep a lot of things in mind. One is the macros, which means the number of carbs and fats and proteins that you take in. And everybody's macros is going to be just a little bit different. But for me, for my height, age, and weight, I'm supposed to have about 1,700 calories a day and consume about, what was it? Well, it wound up being 70% fat and 25% protein and 5% carbs. So I tried to plan this like here. Now, I also have an app on my phone called Senza, and it's a wonderful app. It's kind of like Spark People or MyFitnessPal, but instead of trying to figure all the other stuff out separately, Senza actually does the macros for you. So it lets you know how many net carbs you have, how many proteins, and how many fats that you have during the day. And it keeps track for you. And it is specifically a ketogenics diet app. And it's senza.com. And I found that most helpful. I was using Spark People, but it's you have to keep manipulating all the numbers yourself, and so that got really tiresome. So I was playing around on my phone one day and looked that up, and I found that app, and it's been a wonderful app so far. So let me share with you what I have. Now, each day, I usually start my meals out either with bulletproof coffee or sometimes I eat a meal. Last week, I skipped breakfast every morning and just had a cup of bulletproof coffee. And so about every other week, I will change up a little bit. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, and all that means is I skip a meal. So, this week, I decided plan my meal out, and that's how I grocery shop. Now, one of my subscribers had asked to say, if they could see me shop. And I am going to try to plan that. It won't be this week, but maybe next week I'll show you how. I'll take you along with me grocery shopping. So, this Monday, my meals consist of, for breakfast, eggs and sausage. Now, I have to get out of the door very quickly in the morning, so what I usually do is I boil a lot of eggs on Sunday afternoon, and I'll either eat a boiled egg or I'll eat a quick fried egg. And then sausage, I usually buy Jimmy Dean's pre-cooked sausage patties and heat them up. That's just for the week, though. And then lunchtime, as you know, I take care of somebody, so we go out to eat lunch. But lunchtime, I'm going to have a boneless chicken sandwich. And usually, when I do that, we'll go to McDonald's per se. And McDonald's actually has a very good new kind of sandwiches you can pick, like Italian or Mexican or whatever. But you can pick what you want on it. And I usually get a grilled chicken breast with a little bit of, with their Mexican flavors on it, so it comes with a spoonful of guacamole and a spoonful of salsa or pico de gallo, and it is really tasty. And then tomorrow, because it's Labor Day, I'm having a little filet mignon, and I'm going to have some green beans to go with it. Now I have 19 here because that means I have 19 more days for my vacation starts. But this really does work out. If you run it through the machine, it works out to be exactly 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbs. So on Tuesday, I'm going to have bacon and eggs. And then for lunch, I'm going to have a grilled chicken salad. Now, I will do my own salad on Tuesdays. Sometimes I do take her to lunch, and I take my own lunch with me. And as long as I'm buying her something, they don't usually say anything. And what I'll take with me is about 4 ounces of grilled chicken breast or grilled chicken thighs on top of some salad. And I'll make my own keto ranch dressing to go with that. And then to dinner tomorrow night, I'm going to have, Tuesday night, I'm going to have salmon and then the rest of the green beans left over from Monday. So on Wednesday, I'm going to make a protein shake. And I use grass-fed protein powder. And now with my protein shake, I want to have a little bit of fat in it to start my day. So instead of almond milk, I'll use half almond milk and half heavy cream. And then for lunch, we usually go to this one place on Wednesdays, and she loves to have her breakfast in the middle of the day. So we will have sausage and eggs that day, and then I'm going to have some pork chop and asparagus for dinner. Okay, so on Thursday, I will have a bacon or sausage biscuit. Now, I am not going to have a regular biscuit. I'm going to make my keto biscuits, and if you'd like, I'll share that recipe with you sometime. But it's very similar to the fathead pizza or the fathead breads that I make. And then I will have salad with chicken. And then I'm going to have hot dogs for dinner that night. Actually, what I'm going to do is take the rest of my fathead dough that I make for my biscuits. And I'm going to wrap them around my hot dogs and make keto weenies in a bun or whatever you call it. And then on Friday, I'm going to have boiled eggs for breakfast and bulletproof coffee. And bulletproof coffee is your regular coffee with heavy whipping cream and a little bit of butter or MCT oil or coconut oil. And so I usually, if I'm going to eat a boiled egg, I'll usually pull back a little bit, and I'll just have the coffee with the heavy cream and just a little bit of MCT oil. And then I'm going to have a pizza bowl. If you watched my keto recipe this past Friday, you would have seen my little advertisement for Cece's Pizza. I think we're going to go back and I'm going to have another pizza bowl. And then on Friday night, I'm going to be stuffed from Italian. I have a wonderful recipe, and I've already gotten all the stuff to make it. I'm going to make my keto lasagna, and it's going to have noodles. And we're going to have spinach and all the other lovely little things that go in lasagna. Then on Saturday morning, I'm going to play it by ear. I'll either have bacon, sausage, and eggs. And then we have a volunteer banquet at my church at 5 o'clock. So I won't eat again until I get to church. And I'm going to make a big crock pot full of keto soup, like some kind of keto approved soup. So that there's several of us that are on the keto diet at my church as well. And so I want to make something that all of us can enjoy. And the Sunday, I usually start my mornings on Sunday with bulletproof coffee. And then I make a little snack for all of us to have at church. So I'm going to make some sausage balls. And then for lunch, I plan on having a rotisserie chicken and veggies. So that is my week in a nutshell plan. Now, I did not add any desserts or anything like that on there. So I will most likely do a few desserts a couple of times during the week. And I like the lava cake that I made this past Friday. I like my mug cakes. Sometimes I make ice cream, the keto ice cream, which I have a video down below. And I'll link all those videos below. So if you would like me to continue doing my planning separately for a keto meal planning, please just let me know down below in the description box. And I will be more than happy to do that for you. And also, if you have any questions, please put those down in the comments box as well. Now, If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by hitting that little subscribe button down there. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all later. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.